G'day guys, welcome back to our channel. If you've been watching, you've noticed that we've put a couple of little short videos up about our new hybrid camper trailer that we've just picked up. So we've got it home, packed it all up and just worked out roughly where all the things are going to go. So we thought we'll give you a bit of a rundown because there's not a lot of info out there at the moment about these new models. So anyone that's interested in looking at buying one, yeah, we'll try and give you as much information as we can, show you what it is.
Where do we start?
Where do we start? Well, first off, it is a AUSRV XL15E Mark III. So that is built by MDC Camper Trailers and Off-Road Caravans. It's a hybrid, similar to our last one, but just a little bit bigger. So yeah, we're outside, so we may as well start with the outside. So it has got a fully electric awning, so that's all, you hit the button and she comes out by herself. You just got to hold a bit of weight on it and put your legs down and peg her down, and she's all good, nice and simple, easy. And this one's a lot quieter than what our old one was, isn't it?
Yeah, it is heaps quieter. So, how about I take that and then you can show the kitchen?
Yep. So yeah, this is the kitchen. So it's got a 3-burner gas stove, automatic ignition. It's got a glass plate to go at the top, which you can use, like if you wanted to use that for
like
light prep area. I wouldn't put too much weight on it. But yeah, so we've got our cutting board that we normally put in there. So yeah, same thing, you got your slide out little table.
Bottle opener.
Which this one locks in.
Yeah, that's a new thing.
The old one didn't.
Yeah.
Which is handy. Nice big cutlery drawer. You can fit everything you need in there. It's all
more than enough. It's all
soft clothes. Yeah. That's just for under sink.
So that's where your
sink bowl is there. We normally just chuck a bit of dishwasher. There's not a lot of space there, but yeah, so got that. And then you got your other drawer beside it. We used to put our plates in here and a couple of bowls, but we've got a bit more space in this one, so we don't know exactly what was going to go in there, but we'll figure it out after a few trips, I'm sure. And then yeah, we've got another storage drawer there. Normally spices, salt, pepper, oil, stuff like that we put in there. And yeah, your sink, hot and cold running water. So yeah, all drains out underneath, put a bucket down, can catch the water, or we can run a hose off it if you want. This dish drainer is really good. Our old one had something similar, but just this one I think is a little bit better than what we had before. Will be very handy indeed. And yeah, outside speakers that attach to the stereo as well. This is where your outdoor TV connection is. You got another TV mount, and you got USB, or not USB, cigarette plug and aerial plug there, and 240 GPOs that all run either off your shore power or run off your inverter power if you want. So this is another new feature for us. It's a indoor-outdoor pantry. So that's where we're going to try and put most of our cooking utensils, like plates, bowls, pots, pans, all that stuff will go in there.
Yeah, we thought it might work a bit better for us as our, like for our plates and all that kind of thing instead of our food. We feel it may work better for us like that, so we're going to try it anyway.
Yeah, it's all going to be trial and error.
And if it doesn't work, we'll swap it around.
And yeah, they've got these little cables on these hatches, so you can still use that as a bench if you want, which is quite handy. Little lights inside, just a touch button like that.
Oh, fancy.
Pretty fancy, isn't it? So, yeah. We've got that. Then we've got your front boot. Hatches, I wouldn't call it a tunnel boot because it doesn't go all the way through. But yeah, there's plenty of storage, and I've got two 18-inch camp ovens in there. I've got a table, I've got poles for the annex, Jackson's big moon chair, which is a big bulky thing.
Pain in the bum.
Yeah, so you also got, have a look in here, you got another fridge outlet if you want to. You can put a drawer fridge in here. It's an option that you can ask for when you get it built. They put another little shelf in here and like a 30-litre Dometic drawer fridge, which a lot of people are opting for. Same thing again, got lights in here. Just
your little touch
light. Just enough to give you a good look inside there. So yeah, we'll go to the front hatches now. So yeah, you got, pack these up pretty well. But in here, you've got a jerry can holder under there somewhere. In there, and then yeah, you got all that space.
As you can see, that's our clothesline. It's a big bulky thing, so you got heaps of room.
I just put light stuff in here, got the tent pegs. It's probably the heaviest thing I've got in there. But yeah, and they're quite spacious. You know, they put water or diesel in there. Got your gas bottles, and I've just got my silage hoses in with them. That's all vented to atmosphere, so you will get dust in there. New regulations, gas cylinders must not be in an enclosed compartment, so hence why the floor is open, but that's all right. And then yeah, another same thing that side, just another jerry can holder, and yeah, just I'll
same
put
as this side.
Water fill hose and electrical.
And is that
leads.
where your filler is for your diesel heater on that side?
Yeah,
too?
your diesel heater tanks in there as well.
Yep.
So yeah, we may as well stay outside for the time being.
Around the other side.
Go around, and yeah, same deal. Fold out back for your bed. It's all on gas struts, holds the roof up so it doesn't hit on your head, which is good. This one's actually insulated. Our old one was just a folded sheet. So this one's a bit thicker, which is going to be a lot better in the heavy rain.
I'm loving the dark windows too.
Yeah, these new style windows are really nice. I like them. 2 drop-down spare wheels, tyres. So
and they're on struts too.
On gas struts, they're pretty light.
So you just drop them down and they just slowly go down on their own, so don't feel like you have to have big muscles to do that bit. It's easy as.
Hot water vent, fresh water fill point for your back tank, plus your mains water connection if you want that. I'll go grab the keys. Actually, I'll open them up for you. Need to figure out which key it is. It's one of them. No, this one maybe. No. Yeah. Maybe it is that one. No. There we go. That one. So, outdoor shower, and then there's a shower tent that comes with it.
So you run
Slips
her up
in that
there.
sail track. It's got posts, like poles, everything sits out, and you got a light there, which when you're in the shower.
It'd be very handy if
Which is
you're on a
good.
beach camp, or you know you got kids, or you just got muddy. You'd come around here and just give yourself a hose off so you don't make
We
a mess
didn't really
inside.
use our old one that much, but it's handy to wash your feet off or something if you are at the beach or somewhere where you're muddy. Rightio, now we got in here, we've got the inverter charger. So 2000 watt inverter charger, so it's got automatic changeover. So we plug into mains, which is there, so 15 amp shore power input. It'll power the whole van off that. As soon as you pull that plug, the inverter will kick in and switches over and just keeps running everything how it was, off your battery power. So, which is quite handy. We just run the aircon for an hour before while we just parked here without hooked up to power. Worked really good. So interesting to do a bit more testing with that and see how it goes. But so far, I'm liking it. Yeah. So if you're going to run air cons and microwaves, you need bulk power, which it has got plenty of. We've got two 300 amp hour lithium batteries in there. So yeah, all your wiring, your smart shunts up the back corner there, circuit breakers, fuses, a couple of different fuses in there. So yeah, it's all housed in its own little compartment, new regulations. So that's why they've shifted from under the bed to that front compartment. Fresh water tank is the front water tank, and then you got your grey water flush as well. And then you got your toilet cassette in there, but you don't need to see that. It's pretty boring.
Basic.
Yeah. So we'll jump inside. So we've got new light handle, so it goes orange or white, or there's another
There's blue. You can't really see it in the
underneath there.
daylight,
You'll see it in
though.
the dark, but yeah, works good. And we got split door, so screen door like that. Let the breeze in or closing back up. No, don't want to play the game. And just make sure that they click in. It's all good. So we'll go in. Oh. So yeah, this is the club lounge, which is new to us, having a seating and dining area inside, which also converts into a king single bed. So your table
Got a
will
little foot pedal there on the floor, and then you got your handle under there.
push down, and then that end pillow comes up, or the backing pillow comes down over top, and that converts into a bed. But yeah, it's quite handy
for Jackson.
And then yeah, your table rotates, slides different ways as usual. So yeah, that will be quite handy, something new. Plenty of storage too, also under the seats. There's a couple of little bits, boxes and that there, but then in behind the cushions there's
all that, all the way along. So even behind those ones up there. Then yeah, under here you've got these all lift up, so you can put stuff under there.
and that's also where your diesel
same.
heater's housed.
Same on that side, but yeah, diesel heater's under here as well. That's where it comes out there.
Yep. So good for us. Our one was under the bed, which was a bit noisy. So yeah, we've got shower and toilet.
And I'm really loving the black. It looks so good. Got your little mirror, your little sink. Toilet, we've just got this here because we're planning on hanging that up here for a bit more storage. about your toilet. The seat actually rotates, which is handy for people who may not fit there very well.
There's a bit more room in there to get around, which is good.
And little towel rails here. They just tuck back in when you're not using them, which is pretty cool. And a place to hang your shower head up there too, which we're looking forward to, because ours used to always be that low in our old van. More towel hanging space there.
Yep. So then we've got cupboards, plenty of room. You got GPO in there, which you can plug the microwave, or your fridge can run off 240 as well if you want, which is good. So you heaps of storage there. Then you got your microwave. So this will all run off your battery power and do it quite easily. We haven't done a full test on power, but like all the accounts, people have been running air cons for over 8 hours and not having an issue. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we've got control panels in here. So your switches, your DC outlets, fridge, water pump, heater, all that stuff. And then all your resettable circuit breakers in there.
That's your water tank.
Water tanks, so you got your front tank, grey water tank, and fresh front tank as well. Rear tank.
More storage.
More storage there. Then you got more storage there.
Which you haven't quite figured out where we're putting stuff yet, so we've just got containers there. Trying to
utilise the space. So yeah, kitchen. They do come with a gas cooktop inside. We opted to not go with that because we don't really cook inside. Plus, you do get a induction cooked plate as well. So if we have to, we'll use that inside, which will be good. So you've got a big drawer. We're going to use it for a little bit like inside utensils and stuff like that. Then you got access to your pantry that we showed you from outside, so it's inside outside, so you can get everything you want either way, which is nice and handy. And then you got under sink, which is more storage. You just got to be careful with your pipe work, what you're going to put where.
So yeah, we got all mozzie stuff in here, and then this is just all your typical bin bags, washing up liquid, washing rags, and bits and bobs. Your typical under sink cupboard that you have at home.
Full of junk. Then on this side we've got a little kit cupboard down the bottom there. We've put our vacuum in there.
A little vacuum cleaner.
So a bit of space there. And then you got another little nib drawer just for bits and pieces.
And all lighting under here too, which is really cool.
And then under the bed, there's another big drawer which
we're going to use as clothes, I think.
Yep. So it's quite spacious. And then the upright fridge, which
so
is
excited about the upright
new
fridge.
for us too. So
yeah, you got
the new Dometic.
Crispers down here, and we'll probably put stuff in containers like we do. We just like it. It's easier like that. Just pull it out when you need whatever's in it, and then milk, wine, water, whatever you want to go in there, and then a little freezer up here.
So that freezer tray actually can be removed as well and convert the whole lot into fridge. But yeah, so it's got a little lock there that so now it can't open for when you're travelling, which is quite handy. Where are we at? So over here we've got a isolation switch for your aircon, and then more GPOs, USBs and cigarette plugs.
And talking about aircon,
there's your aircon, and we ran it before and it is super quiet compared to some that we've heard, which is good. TV mount, so there's also another mount outside. You got
massive bed. 2
Sirocco fans up this end, plus one up the other end near the club lounge, which are really good. We love the Siroccos. More bedside storage there, like that's heaps of room in there. You can pack that with lots of goodies. Wireless phone chargers.
Yep, here. And more plugs.
USBs, reading light beside you, which is new to us as well.
Yeah, so I think I'm planning on putting like socks, jocks, bras, PJs and all that sort of stuff in that there. I reckon everything will fit in there. There's just storage for days.
And then, yeah, more GPOs and SIG plug there for your TV, aerial connection. And that should be about it for the inside. Oh, this, yeah, power. So you got isolation for your 240. So if you've got somebody, electrician or auto lucky, working on your van to try and stop them getting electrocuted, they can isolate it so your 240 is not connected, which is quite good. Then you just got your normal circuit breaker, whatever it is, to trip your main power if you have an issue with your shore power coming in, or an issue short in the van somewhere. And then that's your inverter, so turn him on and that'll kick in, goes through its little startup procedure, and she's right way ready to go. So tells you what sort of power you're putting out, so that's what your batteries are at. And then, yeah, if you say you turn something on, it'll tell you what you're using, which at the moment is nothing because nothing's turned on. And then down the bottom here at the door when you come in,
We got a sink here too. Nice sink. I'll show you. Plug and a little catcher. Catch all your bits so it doesn't go down the sink and clog it up on you. And then you got your little cutting board that goes on the top. Very handy.
yeah, and down the bottom we've got your control panel for your smart shunt. So that tells you we're using, so the fridge must have just kicked in, 3.28 amps. And then, yeah, you can go through it. That's 99% fully charged. That's what the batteries are at. And then tells you how many hours till you're out, what your voltage is, all kinds of different things it'll tell you. But yeah, quite handy. And then that's also Bluetooth to your phone, so you can run the app off your phone and have a look. All your light switches are inside, outside, all off here. So you got strip light under the van as you walk in, so it can be just yellow, or they can be just white, and then your outside lights can either be white or they can be orange. So very good.
Your
Change your colour.
there. And then your roof switch up and down, and your stereo. And it's like Bluetooth and
Bluetooth to your phone, or
all the rest of it. CD player.
play CDs, or you could.
Hopefully you don't need one of these, but it's there if you need it.
We'll jump back up. We'll fold that bed up, and we'll just show you under the bed. So up here, we've got where our DC chargers are. So they're the new projector IDC 25Xs. So they're only new on the market. And to be honest with you, I've always been a Red Arc guy. I've run it in my cars, run it in the old van, camper trailers, and never had a problem. But I've done a bit of research on these and really looking forward to see how they go. And so far, they've been brilliant. Like, we've been home, a week now, had the van parked outside running fridges, lights and stuff, and every afternoon it's at full charge. So yeah, seems to be working really good so far, but I'm going to do a bit of testing and let you know how they go. But yeah, so far all good, touch wood. But yeah, really liking them. And with that, we've got 745 watts of solar on the roof, which, yeah, will be ample to top everything back up. And then just over this side, we've got, if I can get that up, that's your hot water system. So it's a 14 litre tank. It's not instant water, but you turn it on, 10 minutes, you got a bloody scalding shower, that's for sure. Water pump all under there, easy to access, which is good if you have to. But yeah, we have the old van 4 years and never had an issue with the water.
No.
Pumps, nothing, good. So yeah. But no, so far we are loving it. Like the new windows. They're just a bit...
Everything's just a bit...
Yeah, a little bit
more. It's all new, so...
Yeah. So you still got your screens, or your privacy screen, either or.
Yeah, all your windows that zip, unzip, let the airflow is really good when you've got all these undone actually. And then you've got, I forgot to show you the little vent in the shower here. You can open him up, and there's a little fan. If you're in there having a hot shower, it gets rid of all the steam for you. And a little mod that we've already done, we've got a little hanger here that we're hanging our jackets and stuff on when we go out to Big Red Bash. We've always got extra winter clothes, so we had this in our last camper as well. So yeah, I think it'll work well over the couch there, just to create a bit more space. And
no, normally it's just me and you or Jackson, so with plenty of room there. If we do have to sit around the table, it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
Another little thing I'll just quickly show you outside.
Oh, back outside.
Before we let you go, is these clips. I just get a bit of wire trace and connect them so you don't lose them. Someone can't pinch them, which happens a bit. So yeah, just another little trick you can do to
And you'll do those on all of them, like even these ones up here and that.
Yep, they'll all be like that. Just makes it easy when you undo them. You don't drop them or lose them, or people try and pinch them, which has happened before. So yeah, or if they somehow come undone and come out while you're driving down the road, you still got them when you get to your next stop. But yeah, that's
our new van.
Yeah, it's...
And you're going to shut the door and show him what his name is. I think most people would already know if you follow us. When we picked the van up, it was Willie Nelson's birthday, so we thought it was fitting to name the van Willie. And yes, the jokes have already started. It's been a lot of fun.
Pretty good jokes going around, but yeah. But no,
this is it.
We towed it, 1,000 k's back from Brisbane to Mackay.
Yeah. And
towed like a dream.
No issues.
We might have been doing a little bit over the speed limit at times, and
yes, at times.
We had to get around some trucks, but yeah, it sat really well. Really happy with how it rode. We're just going to get it loaded up now and get our weights and make sure we're where we need to be with it loaded and with water, and see how it goes. But yeah,
hopefully we'll be able to fit in a shakedown trip before the bash, because we haven't actually taken it out yet. So it'd be nice to get the feel for it, know where everything is, like all our clothes and plates and cups and food and stuff, and to see if it's all going to work. Otherwise, we'll just shuffle it around, and that's no big deal. Just got to figure it out what works for you. So yeah. So
be a lot more of it in our footage to come. So yeah, if you are keen on something like this, or you want to know a bit more, just shoot us a message, and we'll be happy to help you or answer your questions and discuss whatever you need to discuss with them. But yeah, so far we are super happy, and really looking forward to seeing how this power system goes. Like we probably won't use the power to its full potential, but it's handy to know you got it there if you need it.
That's right. And
like being able to run that, like the aircon before, we were packing stuff in there, it was a bit warm, so I just chucked it on and cooled it down. It was good. So
yes, fancy for us.
Yeah.
But no, we're loving it. So yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. And yeah, any questions, just pop them in the comments and we'll be happy to answer them for you.
Yeah. Cheers.
No worries. See ya.